And live from Cullowhee, North Carolina, and inside Ingles Court at the Ramsey Center, ESPN coverage of Southern Conference basketball. As tonight, the league reaches its midpoint. First half of the conference season comes to a close. Winners of 4 of their last 5, the Chattanooga Mocs, are on the road as they come into the purple paradise that is Cullowhee, and it is the Catamounts wearing purple tonight, the Catamounts of Western Carolina. Hello, everyone. Daniel Hooker alongside Jeff Bryson, our entire ESPN crew with you. Glad to have you tuned in. For Western Carolina, they're trying to build off a big road win, their first road win, in fact, over the Citadel. They're trying to take advantage of some home cooking, while the Chattanooga Mocs are trying to keep pace with the top half of the Southern Conference. Again, right there at 5-3, trying to find their way back into this SoCon race.
Well, they really had to battle. We're talking about the Catamounts for that OT win down in Charleston on Saturday. Twice they trailed by 4 points in that extra period, but that was a lot of fight, a lot of grit they showed in that victory. 4 of the next 6 at home here for the Catamounts, trying to get momentum heading towards their tournament in March. And for Chattanooga, they had a big win over rival ETSU on Saturday. Daniel, they're one of the top scoring teams in the conference, 80 points per game. They can be a real nightmare to defend.
Let's talk about our impact players, and a lot to choose from Chattanooga, but we'll start with the preseason Player of the Year, Trey Bonham.
Yeah, one of the many recent members of the VMI to Chattanooga pipeline. He played his season in between at Florida. A true guard that is super quick off the dribble, maybe the best overall playmaker in the SoCon, a legitimate SoCon Player of the Year candidate, and he's playing some of his best basketball here in his senior season.
So again, Trey Bonham comes in, one of the top players again preseason. And SoCon's made it difficult on him. He's the top of everybody's scouting report coming in. But again, 16 times in double figures, 4 straight, 20 points 4 times this year. For the Catamounts and first-year head coach Tim Kraft, it's several options to choose from as well, but Bernard Pilote has been the go-to guy.
Well, he's a holdover from last season's successful team here at Cullowhee under Coach Justin Gray. He had 24 in that win at the Citadel, averaging 18 points per game, leading the Catamounts this season. He's also an outstanding rebounder, 7 boards per game. That's second in the SoCon. He's become a more versatile type scorer here in his 3rd season in Cullowhee.
Talk about Bernard Pilote for Western Carolina. Catamounts in the road purple, Chattanooga in the home white. We tip it off. We're ready to go. It's the Mocs and the Catamounts from Ingles Court at the Ramsey Center. Again, don't adjust your screen. Catamounts wearing the road purple here at home tonight. The Mocs in their home white. Though on the road, you see Bonham quickly down inside. Making it tough there was Vernon Collins. And a rebound comes up to Bernard Pilote, one of the top rebounders in the league.
But not only a great rebounder, Daniel, it's a defensive rebounding emphasis that he really shines. You saw him like a magnet to that rebound on the floor. And now the Catamounts will try to draw first blood here in the game.
Catamounts going with a little bit larger of a lineup. You see Chase McKee getting the start tonight for the Catamounts in there alongside Vernon Collins. 2 6'10" guys. Cord Stansberry with the shot clock winding down, the roll to the basket. McKee can't finish, but a nice job. A good look at what they're trying to do and attack the rim, get some easy shots. Champion all the way down, and that's going to be a blocking foul whistled on Vernon Collins. And talk about a guy that's had an immediate impact since coming into the lineup, since he's gotten healthy. Frank Champion, the transfer out of North Georgia.
You see the starting 5 for the Mocs. They put 4 in double-digit scoring in that starting 5, and now Champion at the free throw line after the contact by Collins of the Catamounts.
10 points per game for Frank Champion, 78% at the line. He's averaging 12.5 points per game. And Vernon Collins trying to draw that charge kind of in transition.
You're talking about an outstanding free throw shooting team, the best in the Southern Conference. The Mocs hitting those first 2. Daniel, they average 76% at the free throw line, and that is the type of stat that will really stand out come tournament time.
It's definitely one of those keys to our game, which we'll touch upon here in a moment. All the keys to this ball game, and I think one of them is going to be playing defense without fouling, because both of these teams are able to shoot the free throw well. Bonham, 2-man game, up the floor, up and under, won't go for Champion, looking for a call, won't get one, none afforded. Highland has a 1-on-3 return, great defense by Trey Bonham to get back, deflects it. Now Champion's talking to one of the officials about how he got hacked over the arm. But again, opening act for the Chattanooga Mocs, they got to come out and get off to a better start. They have fallen behind early and had to rally back in multiple games this year.
Yeah, they fell behind to ETSU by 12 with about 8 minutes to go in that win on Saturday and had to rally to lead at the half. And now the Catamounts starting off ice cold here in their home on their home floor.
And one of the keys is going to be to defend the arc and win the arc on either side. Both of these teams like to shoot a lot of three-pointers. Chattanooga has moved away from that under Dan Earl. They're trying to get to be more balanced, and they have become that. But Western Carolina, their big go-to has been the three-point shot, but they're looking inside multiple times here. Neither team really has shot one from range. Wheeland will try to change that. Can't connect on the first offering. But back and forth, and slow scoring and sluggish.
No shots going in from the outside. Only the 2 free throws.
Bonham
By Chattanooga.
Honor Huff, 3-ball left side, won't go. Rebound picked up by Cord Stansberry. Again, lazy pass up top. Dan Earl says our defense has not been one that has forced a lot of turnovers. They want to get more of those going. And now Cord Stansberry trying to draw the foul on a 3-point shot, and Honor Huff will take advantage of the free ball and easily up the floor, and a 4-0 spurt for Chattanooga.
Talk about that VMI to Chattanooga pipeline. Coach Earl, of course, over